What is raw milk and why do some people like it raw? Raw milk is essentially unpasteurized milk, meaning that it has not been heat treated for killing harmful bacteria or other microorganisms. In the past year, there's been a lot of hype about raw milk and a lot of question about whether or not it is actually good for you. Does it actually optimize your hormones? Does it boost growth hormone? Does it boost your testosterone? What does it actually do? Is it actually even safe? Let's go. All that and more we will get into in this video, starting with why. Why is raw milk so popular? Is it actually beneficial? Well, when you're heat treating raw milk to make it pasteurized milk, you kill off some of the enzymes, not that they're alive, but you distort the compounds of the enzymes to help break down the lactose within the milk. So people who are lactose intolerant might be able to actually benefit from having more raw milk because there will be more enzymes like lactase and lipase to actually help you digest the fats and the lactose. But the thing people are really excited about is that milk, raw milk especially, contains IGF-1. The IGF-1 is preserved and not distorted because of the heat. And IGF-1, insulin growth factor, is essentially a growth hormone. It's like human growth hormone, as in it helps with bone elongation, muscle growth, and then also keeping you lean. And the second most important part, especially when considering testosterone levels, is the healthy fats, the CLA, omega-3, and cholesterol. These healthy fats, not only omega-3 is helpful for your mood regulation and also just your health in general, for your elasticity when it comes to your veins and arteries, but also cholesterol, saturated fats, is the precursor to testosterone and all the other steroid hormones. Healthy levels of saturated fats, high levels of saturated fats are good for you, especially when they're not being denatured by the unsaturated fats like seed oils that cause inflammatory responses within your body because they increase the amount of free radicals within your body. Cholesterol, saturated fats, will increase your testosterone because it'll give you more building blocks. And not only does it give you more cholesterol, it'll also give you more vitamins K2, D, and also A. Foundational for having actually more energy, but also endocrine function, so your hormones are in check. These raw materials are what will benefit you the most when you're consuming anything that is abundant in nutrients. And that's where we'll move on to the growth hormone IGF-1, insulin growth factor aspect. IGF-1 is found naturally in milk, and not only is this coupled with the nutrients, the abundance of nutrients that is in this milk, especially the non-denatured ones, because of skipping the pasteurization process, you also have an abundance of whey and casein protein. Whey protein is the one that you're probably most familiar with. You can buy it really easily. It's really easy to mix. And then we also have casein protein, which is much slower digesting. The interesting thing with these proteins is that you can imagine milk has estrogen in it because when animals are lactating, they will have estrogen. They will have higher estrogen levels. The great thing with the composition of raw milk especially is that the whey and the casein will bind to the estradiol and make it less bioavailable, so your body doesn't absorb it as much. And not only will it decrease the bioavailability of estradiol, it will also boost your insulin growth factor. But with anything good, of course, there are downsides. Of course, there are potential risks. And the potential risks include harmful pathogens, because of course we are killing any of the bacteria, any of the living things, the microorganisms, good and bad. Raw milk will have good bacteria for you, but also can potentially have bad bacteria for you. Essentially, what the pasteurization heating process does is that it just kills anything that could be bad, including the stuff that's actually good too. So make sure if you do have raw milk and your country allows it, because it's actually illegal in places like Canada, make sure you're sourcing it from a healthy place so that it doesn't have, and a trusted place, so that it doesn't have E. coli, salmonella, or any of these parasites that it could possibly have. And it's also important to mention that it's not digestible for everybody. Not everybody can actually have raw milk. But if you've actually got a healthy source of raw milk and you're ready to apply this, you can implement the bulking method that is called GOMAD, gallon of milk a day. It's an easy way because liquid calories are much easier to consume. It's an easy way to get an extra 2,400 calories plus, and then also easy 120 grams of protein on top of your diet already. And I'll quickly mention, if you are a little bit hesitant because of your estrogen levels, you can also incorporate aromatase inhibitors into your diet. Things like cruciferous veggies that can downregulate the amount of estrogen your body produces, so you don't need to worry about the amount of estrogen that you're actually getting in your body. So things like broccoli, you can enjoy your broccoli knowing that it's optimizing your hormones. And of course, get good sleep, zinc, magnesium, all those things. And also make sure to have sunlight for that extra vitamin D. Not only if milk has vitamin D, it's important to make sure you get sunlight. Now, if you would like to optimize your hormones and see the fullest of your genetic potential, check the link in the description and subscribe to my channel. See you, bro.